I know I am dead inside with my closed eyes. I hope that you all would try this. See between your eyelids and the iris, where Osiris seemed to be a dying god. When I can't put it all together, why am I at odds with radical acceptance and dialectical behavior therapy? Prove to them that you were the ones that were scaring me. So don't compare me, please, 'cause I'm uncomparable, as we are all, as the parable that we all are. We could never see that we was all, as in raw, hard could wheat, the ray shining down so we could eat, engaging in the sustenance taking from another life. But it's all just life, and you would never ever feel alright. I'm branded by the mark of the beast, and that is my hunger, just the feast. 7-pointed star on my wrist, but you would never get with this, 'cause I cut it in myself in times where I was paralyzed by the lack of my own mental health. So don't ever go and try to question self, 'cause you know that there is honestly nothing else. Once you close and you see the darkness, you finally see where the light is. Well, as long as you do not fight this, the pineal gland exposes and processes the images that you get. The amygdala is the place that you have chosen to store with it. They call it PTSD now, but it used to call being haunted. I was drugged and medicated in a time of my life where I didn't want it. So I'll speak out for those that flaunt it. Against all the odds is where exactly the God is. The true law of the strength, the true law of the Oz is a part of us all is. How could we ever see his fault? It's not a result, it's a production, a process. You don't seem to just get this. You seem to see idol-altering, but you don't see its unrealistic illusion with the clothes that are stains in blood. I ask you to change in the name of love. In the name of love, I find true strength expressed inside of vulnerability, inside myself, where I know my deepest heart is still just killing me. But it's the dying, living process inside of every beat of life. The only way I could ever breathe and simply feel alright was to worship a God I knew I didn't believe in. But I found another one that I could believe in. And death is nothing more than the process of leaving another shell of personality behind, to hopefully find a way to escape that mind. It's a disorder of the body. We're not in true alignment. You are out of shape, people. This is why you will never find it. But eat only when you are hungry, and sleep only when you are tired, and only make art when you feel the expression in your soul to feel so inspired. But I am constantly rewired through neurons that seem to produce the expression that I put out myself, but I can never see the use inside my rational mind. Through unrational lies, you blame me as a lunatic, but that's because you will never get or realize. How can real lies seem to keep us down still? How could you never find yourself? You'll never express your true will. 93, well, that was the whole of the law. The second piece is putting together. It was the book of Allah. The best antichrist would be the Christ himself. Borderline personality disorder is how I manifested in my mental health. But I can put one side of the great and one side of the not so good, put it together like I knew in my heart that I always should. But it would all be good if a condescending lesson you wouldn't teach me, 'cause I knew if I spoke my mind, you motherfuckers would never believe me. So we'll say it all in rhyme, as some of the soothsayers have done from time to time. But I'm a true player, a soothsayer, a soul of infinite expression. Jedva family is the death in where exactly my death is. I am the fool that loves change. You need to blow out your brains on occasion and incarnation to experience another, but you will never experience anything better than finding your lover. But I find my sacred whore as I met her doing drag up at a pride festival. But I don't understand what generates somewhere between my mind and testicles with the feminine expression, 'cause I know inside I'm a woman. I know inside that if I ever told you, you wouldn't believe me, you couldn't.